A Coweta man says he's lucky to be alive after he claims he was held captive in his home for more than 5 hours.
2 News anchor Sharon Phillips spoke with the victim and police and has his warning to others about using dating apps.
It was Christmas Eve night, and Trent Hill says he was feeling a little lonely, and that's when he mistakenly and unknowingly invited a convicted felon into his home.
It all started with the dating app Grindr. Trent Hill says he began talking with a man named Ryan Shadrick, and the two agreed to meet up at his home. He says he was uneasy once Shadrick showed up, looking completely different than his profile photo, but he let him inside anyway. The two men engaged in sexual activity, and that's when Hill says Shadrick began to act different, asking him for money and going through his belongings. At one point, Hill says he sent him $200 on a Cash App because he was scared of what would happen if he didn't.
He had a bag and I offered to put it up for him, and whenever I went to grab it, he just went. I asked him, like, do you have a gun in your bag? And he just looked at me, got real quiet, and said, what if I did?
Terrified, Hill says he texted his friend, who is an animal control officer, to call police. When officers arrived, he ran to the door and told them that Shadrick had grabbed a knife. This surveillance video shows the moment police arrived to the home. The police report states that Shadrick resisted arrest and then struck one of the officers. He is facing a host of charges, including robbery, kidnapping, and intimidation. It is the policy of 2 News not to show a person's mugshot until they are formally charged.
Along with the knife, Coweta police officers were also able to recover the jacket that Trent says Shadrick stole from him. In Coweta, I'm Sharon Phillips, 2 News, Oklahoma.